Here they are, Keebra Park. They've travelled up from the Gold Coast. They've been here for a few days. That was a mighty game against Palm Beach Currumbin, and to beat them and make their way to the Queensland Final was quite a feat because they won the Arrival Live Cup last year, Palm Beach Currumbin. Here they are, captained by their fullback, Jordan Kahu, certainly a player to watch this afternoon for Keebra Park. And here are the locals. This is Kirwan. They are coached by George Bartlett, a first grader for North Sydney, in fact, and they're the colours that they are wearing today. Georgie also played for Parramatta and North Queensland, and no doubt there'll be a few of these young men play first grade at some point. They're a talented football team. There's our player to watch, an Australian schoolboy. He's back for this game, Jason Tamalolo, and he didn't play in the game against St Ignatius, but a mighty player. Referee Goff blows time on. Nathan Norford gets us underway. The hooker for Kirwan, and it goes straight down the throat of number 5 for Keebra Park. That is Jade Gage Napier, and he's right on the halfway line. Norford goes the short side himself. He's quick out of there. Oh, he beats about 3 or 4. He's still going Norford to Rahman. Now Rahman on the charge. He's straight through Abdul Rahman. He finds Tamalolo. And attractive play from Kirwan. There's Norford with the crossfield kick. Oh, comfortably taken there by Gage Napier, and that is now Ingram at dummy half, goes himself. Round his legs is little Powell, the hooker, and he's pretty conspicuous because all the blokes around him are absolutely huge. There he is, Jason Tamalolo running out wide, the Australian schoolboy. Look at this kid. He's very mobile, very big. Who's a player to watch throughout the course of this afternoon as well. This is Bourne to Abdul Rahman. And Rahman, a short ball. That was a good ball and good defence. Jang pulled up in neat defence from Keebra. Tamalolo goes himself and he knocks the ball on.
They constructed the set well. They took it right and then a big shift to the left.
Very different weather conditions for Keebra to the game they last played against Palm Beach. It was at night time on the Gold Coast. Very warm here in Townsville. And that will be something that plays into the hands of Kirwan, a Townsville. Isaac Liu charges into the forward pack and he loses it. And here they are again through Jason Tamalolo. He's had quite impact so far in this game before he's wrapped up by Beto.
He's a strong runner.
Missing last time. Ingram, about 6'3" in the old language. 0-all Norford at dummy half. Shows inside to McLeod, gets it outside. This is a try to Reese Martin. Had to crack at some point. They had 3 or 4 sets on the line on Keebra Park, and Kirwan, the local boys, lead 4-0.
A beautiful try there, but a comeback, you can trace it back to the error from Keebra Park. But it's the hooker McLeod. He's been sensational at the start. He come out, dummied inside, and the cutout pass. And it's a beautiful try in the corner.
Pomer Anderson to add the extras. 10 in from touch. We saw a good kicking display from him in the clash with Ignatius Park. Trying to convert the try of Reese Martin. Here he is, Pomer Anderson. Oh, yes! Just gets it over. He had to get up.
Strong back rower. I'm sure he's educated these players well.
There's Cody Jang, Vincent Andrew Toa for Kirwan. And we're on the last here through Christopher Bourne, who puts boot to ball and it goes straight into the arms of Gage Napier, and that's a fairly good run. Straight into the man that kicked it, Bourne.
I think young Napier should learn to sidestep.
Yeah, there wasn't much to that. It's a good bit of footwork there from their captain, Kahu. He'll be down with the Tigers in their under-20s next year. There's Parsi, and he gets a good ball away. Here's Richie Powell, the little hooker. And he's dragged to ground by Tamalolo. That's not an even fight, that one. And we're on the last here. Richie Powell. And he gets the ball to White. White with the chip over the top. Not a bad kick, well weighted, but Fui Moana collects it, cleans it up well.
Yeah, better set by Keebra Park. They moved the ball right, some second phase ball, and they got to a kick, got some field position here. Try to force an error on the Kirwan State High School team. And there it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Big raps on Kahu coming into this game. I've heard a bit about him. He gets his opportunity here, standing one off from the scrum with room to move. Let's see what he's got.
He's got great speed. Beto, and there he is, Kahu. Inside to White, back to Kahu, running wide. He runs himself. Oh, just hanging on for dear life was Rahman. Just a metre out. We're on the last. Oh, charges over, does he? That is Mosesi for Tuiaka. Has he scored? He points to the spot. Does referee Goff.
But the big fella, number 8.
Mosesi for Tuiaka.
That's him. Crashes over from close range. And they're back in the game. Keebra.
Kahu to add the extras. Ooh, and he's missed it, Kahu. They go to the break. And it is Kirwan leading 6 points to 4. Nathan Norford getting us underway with the left boot after the kick was missed by Kahu. And that's another good run by Fatuiaka, the try scorer.
Strong run.
Powell gets it to White. And a little chip over the top, White. They say he's only getting his kicking game going, and Fui Moana collects it. He's more of a back rower.
Yeah, it's a great set by Keebra Park. That's what you want to do after points. Go 100 metres with the ball.
Norford goes the short side. It's a good little kick from Norford. Will it pull up? No, it won't. Actually, just a little bit too much weight on it, but the right idea. As the ball goes back to Powell, to White. White shows the kick, goes himself. He's through straight down the guts for Keebra Park. Pops the ball over the side to Wells, and he shows that pace that Andrew mentioned, and he'll score a 4-pointer for Keebra Park. Outstanding attacking play, and they now hit the lead. It's 8-6 Keebra over Kirwan.
Yeah, beautiful play there by Keebra Park, and it was started by Danny White. Dummy the kick, come off the right foot, slice through, but this is where he showed his class. He didn't panic, threw the long ball to Hanari Wells, and look at this guy finish. Outstanding prospect. Lightning fast, knew his way to the try line. Looks a player of a huge future.
Kafu from a lot more difficult position. Will he get this one? Oh, what about that? Misses the easy one, gets the tough one. That's an outstanding piece of goal kicking. Keebra 10, Kirwan 6. Regan Rapati, you won't miss him with the hairdo. Oh, he charges through 1, through 2. And eventually Nathan Norford brings him to ground with the help of a few others, including Ellie Thaiday, Sam's younger brother. Bedo to Kahu. He gets through 1, gets through 2, gets the ball away to Ben Murdoch. Look at Murdoch go! Straight under the black dot, the big back rower. He's another one the Tigers like, and he'll be down with them next year. Straight under the dot, and they stretch their lead. Keebra 14, Kirwan 6.
Yeah, beautiful try to Keebra there. They found their rhythm, but it was a fullback, Kahu. Got the ball on a sweep play out here, nothing much doing, but with his footwork and speed, dances around and offloads there. And big Ben Murdoch signed with the Tigers. Look at the size of him. Wow.
Here he is, Kahu. He's got to get this one. He missed the easy one, got the tough one. Doesn't go back far, does he? Yeah, easily just pops that one over Kahu. And they stretch their lead. Keebra Park, they lead Kirwan 16-6. Tamalalu will get us underway. And that's White. He's had a good game so far. Charging run. Sione Akula, he's just got on the field, and that's a good run. Powell, they work the short side. Keebra Park, I tell you what, finding ground down that short side this time.
That's the hit up there by the replacement player, number 16. And the 4, Michael Kay, gets in the clear. I think he's ruled it was play on, he's got up and played the ball, which is quite unfortunate.
Big Francis, we're on the last here, and the ball misses Francis, goes into the arms of Tamalalo. We're on the last, so he's got to do something. There's the little chip kick. Oh, collected beautifully by Kahu. He looked like he had all the time in the world. Only a few minutes left in the first half. Bedo gets it to Akula, who's had quite a game so far. Sione Akula, the younger brother of Kingy, who played with Keebra just a few years ago, or with Keebra rather. White, that's a good kick from White, finds some open space, and Fui Moana, used the touchline as a precipice and manages to get the ball back in field and run straight into White.
Yeah, Danny White, Great control. There he is, tiptoeing the sideline.
www.arrivalive.com.au, all the scores, all the latest information, and we're streaming so you can watch the games. And there he goes again, Hanari Wells, showing a clean pair of heels before he's finally dragged to ground by Rahman. It's now in the hands of Kirwan. Oh, that was an outstanding piece of play from Hanari Wells, and we'll see a penalty here go the way of Kirwan, and Bourne will find touch. Here's their chance, an attacking opportunity.
Hanari Wells just gets from the outside of his man there and puts the pedal down. And what about the pace he's shown?
There's Rapati with his hair flowing, and he runs straight into Ingram, still gets the ball alive, and it's out here to Beto. Beto with the long pass, and it's in the hands of Hemi Boynton, but he said the ball went forward, referee Goff.